Namaste. Today I would like to share with you work on the Ardha Chandrasana, the half moon pose. What we find very often, not for everybody, but very often, is that the leg that you're lifting up starts cramping on the side in the hip joint, probably a glute muscle contracting. And it's taken me quite a few years to understand what really is happening and why it does that. So when we work with the body from the center of gravity, we want to come into this space under the navel, which the Chinese can call the dantian. We in yoga work with Mula Bandha, but that would more be sacral chakra, but Mula Bandha pulls right up into above your pubic bone. When you work there, you're stabilizing the two thighs so that they don't sway and the hips don't sway and change. And that is really what's happening, especially when you start to stand on one leg takes the weight, the hips tilt and drop. One thigh muscle, inner thigh muscle gets shorter and the outer one gets longer, or vice versa, might push other way, but generally more just the hip pushes out. So the inner thigh is the weak one. The hamstring could also be weak at the back. So to stabilize, always keep the hips square. And the hips can stay square by holding, and it's not really, you don't have to be strong, you don't have to be anything more than what you are right now. It's just awareness. Consciousness moves into this space, hugs it in, almost draws the energy up from the knees into the lower dantian or into the sacral chakra, and we have the stability from there. So I explored that in different position before Ardha Chandrasana. In Ardha Chandrasana, you're also asking the hips to be quite supple for that leg to stay perfectly to the side as you raise the other one and to really try and open the hips. So a nice hip opener for that is triangle pose. You can't just force those hips to completely open. Something's going to then buckle or change if you do that. Compensate. Okay, so the exercise that I started to do is standing, and then we'll take it to the knees as well. So one leg forward, and when I do that, I'm going to lift up just so that I can see the center of gravity, can hug into the knees, and then stabilize through the sides of my thighs, pressing down into the foot. When I feel that, this leg's completely released. There's no tension here on the side. And then from the strength of that bottom leg, I can raise the top one. So if I don't do it with the strength, you likely will find something, then the strength comes into here. This is what's then lifting the leg. So start from here. Knees bent is a beautiful position. Know the hips are square because the knees are together. Hug the tummy, find the center of gravity, and then send the leg away without changing the hip. And straighten out. Then if you don't want to straighten out yet, that's okay. And then when you're ready, take it to the side. So if you need to, drop it a little bit. So a bit of an outer rotation, which you might find as soon as you go too much too quick, it compensates in the outer hip, and then it starts cramping in the lifted hip. Okay, so we're going to do that very gently square, and find a freedom in that leg. And if no freedom, then just bring it into the knee again, and you go, okay, cool, relax there, take it out, see if you can stabilize through the bottom leg, pressing into the bottom leg to not make the top leg spasm. I find this one a little more difficult to actually not spasm when I'm on my knees. I think the reason is you have less space to stabilize the bottom leg into the core. So I've only got from my knee, I can feel the shins pressing down maybe. Let's try that. So the shins press down, the center of gravity is lifting, armpits lifting. Feel the bottom leg, stretch it out, keep stabilizing through the bottom leg so you start to find a freedom in the top leg. And then taking it to the side and pushing down. Yeah, I definitely find this one a little more intricate. Also, yeah, There we go. So this knee position is actually a very nice position. Am I compensating? Am I leaning? Or am I directly on top, lifting from the center? So let's take that into Ardha Chandrasana. When we then raise the back leg, first we want to check that this foot is staying there. So to not let the knee fall in, to not let the foot shift, I need to stabilize from the thigh into the center of gravity and opening the glutes, not contracting them, coccyx down to the floor. When I've got that, and I feel the stability and pressing down, this leg again is free to do whatever it likes to. So if the hips are a little bit tilted down because of their flexibility level, that's fine. You just do it at that level. If you can, once you get using your center of gravity to strengthen, to open, then this is not in jeopardy. That doesn't really matter the height of the back leg. Okay. So there's one conundrum that I solved to a point for myself and my students. Hope that it helps you too. Thank you very much for watching. Namaste.